Hello everyone, I am Professor Santosh Jaju, Professor of Mechanical Engineering in G.H. Raisoni College of Engineering, Nagpur, an autonomous institution. I shall be taking your course on automation in production. This automation in production is in 8th semester. Before this, you might have learned manufacturing process 1 and manufacturing process 2 in 3rd and 4th semester. These are the prerequisites of this course, automation in production. Now, I shall be discussing the brief overview of this course, what we shall be learning through this course. This is very important course as far as industry is concerned. Industrial automation takes a vital role. Nowadays, you might be knowing that everything is automated. If something is not automated, then it is of no use, and hence this automation in production is a very important course. Now, the course is spread over 6 units. Unit 1 shall be discussing about fixed automation. This fixed automation is the hard automation which has been developed in Detroit. The examples of fixed automation is transfer line, automated flow line, assembly line, and many more. We shall be discussing that in Unit 1. Then Unit 2 discusses about programmable automation. Now, programmable automation shall be discussing about numerical control technology, NC technology. This NC technology is being used by computer numerical control machine and direct numerical control machine, and it is supported by adaptive control for optimization. Then Unit 3 is very interesting. Unit 3 discusses about industrial robotics. This industrial robotics is very vital term. It is the robota which is taken from the Czech word, that is slave. Earlier people used to work with animals and they used to take the work from the animals. Then they have prepared the robot of the animals, and then they have mimicked every biological element of this life. And this robot we shall be learning in Unit 3, robot anatomy, robot peripherals, their sensors, end effectors, and the simple programming on robot. Then Unit 4 discusses about the automated material handling system. These transfer line, automated flow line, and production line are to be interconnected with material handling system. This material handling system is the main important connectivity between the two workstations. We shall be discussing this in Unit 4 along with automated guided vehicle system, wherein the driverless concept. Now, driverless car is the very important concept, as you might be knowing that people are now working on driverless train, driverless vehicles. This we shall be learning in Unit 4. Unit 5 discusses about the third and very important topic of automation, that is flexible automation. Flexible automation is discussing about the flexible manufacturing system, which is based on group technology. Group technology philosophy is what? Group technology philosophy groups the parts into the smaller families of the similar kind of parts. Now, similar kinds of parts based on what? Based on their design similarities, based on their manufacturing similarities, they are being grouped together, and then we will be taking the advantage of these similarities for grouping the machines and preparing the cellular manufacturing layout, and that we shall be discussing in Unit 5. Unit 6 is discussing about the another manufacturing support system, that is process planning, which is being assisted with computer aided process planning, wherein we shall be discussing about the retrieval CAPP, generative CAPP, and we shall be discussing the most important element, that is quality control. In traditional manufacturing system, quality control is performed at the end of the manufacturing, but here we can perform even during the manufacturing. That is the biggest advantage of this automation, that is online inspection we can have. Even though the offline concept is also there, but we shall be more discussing on the online concept. The machine vision is given to the machine, so the machine can see the part during their manufacturing, and we shall control the various parameters and the specifications and the specifications which we want on that part. So, that will be covered in machine vision. Then we shall be discussing computer measuring machine, coordinate measuring machine. So, which is being controlled by computer, CMM, and its various types we shall be discussing in unit 6. So, this is the complete portion of the automation in production which we shall be discussing, that is from unit 1 to unit 6, fixed automation, programmable automation, material handling system, flexible manufacturing system, process planning, industrial robotics and many more topics. So, this will be a very interesting course which is having a tremendous importance in the industries. Industries are nowadays, you might be knowing that they are moving from mechanization to automation. Now, we must understand this, where this level of automation has been there in the industries. Lot of industries nowadays still they are on the mechanized stage. Now, mechanization means what? Where the machines and machine tools are being used, but the automation, this automation word come from where? This automation is nothing but where the human intervention is minimum. It is not that completely it is being eliminated, but human control is minimum. The human efforts is being replaced by the machines, mechanization has taken place, but the control part means while manufacturing we have to control. Let us take an example. If we have an overhead tank and in overhead tank water is being filled, now you have put on the motor pump and the water has started and the water will fill in that tank. Now, see that the tank is filled or not. What you have to do? You have to continuously track that, or either you have to again go to the terrace, see the tank, open the tank and see it whether it is filled or not. So, what you are doing? You are continuously bothered about that when the tank will get filled. But if you have an sensor which will sense the level of the water in that tank, and with the level when it is being reached, it will automatically switch off the pump. So, that will save you a lot of energy. Means you have to just switch on the pump and then you can do your another work, and when the water gets filled in the water tank, the pump will get switched off. So, the human intervention is removed from the main operation of that manufacturing. So, we have to see to it that how this automation is to be thought of. Now, automation has taken a very important role in the manufacturing. Now, before we discuss this, I will discuss about the production system, because automation in production means we have to understand first the automation and the production separately, so that we will take interest in that. What is production system? Production system consists of facilities and manufacturing support system. Now, facilities are which directly touch the product. Facilities means equipment is there, machine tool is there, they directly touch the part, they directly process the part. But along with that, we need the manufacturing support systems. There are a lot of manufacturing support systems, like business functions are there, which communicates with the customer, they takes the order and then that order is being moved to the design department. If the customer gives you the order, the design specification and the drawing, then you do not have to do anything. You have to just take that design of that customer and then you have to pass it on to the process planning department. But if it is the product is your proprietary product and you are manufacturing that and customer is ordering for that product, so what you will do? You will design that product. You are responsible for designing that product and passing out to the blueprint or the drawing to the process planning department. So, after product design, it will go to the process planning department. Now, process planning has a very important role to play. and number of roles it plays. It prepares the manufacturing schedule, master production schedule. Now, master production schedule will tell you about that which part you have to manufacture, how much you have to manufacture, and when it is to be delivered. Now, once this is ready with you, so you know that how many parts you have to manufacture. Now, once you know that how many parts you have to manufacture, that means you have to plan for the material also. So, material requirement planning, MRP will come into the picture. So, manufacturing means manufacturing will start with that master production schedule, then it will go to the materials requirement planning. Materials requirement planning will plan means how much material is required according to the number of products which we have to manufacture. Now, we have to plan for another thing, because manpower will be required, machines will be required. So, capacity planning. Capacity planning is also required to be done. Now, capacity planning is a very important role wherein we plan for how many manpower you will require, number of machines, types of the machines. So, this comes under capacity planning. Now, after you have all these things in place, that is master production schedule is ready, then materials requirement planning is ready, capacity planning is ready. Now, you have to sequence the operations. It is not that product will get manufactured in one operation only. In order to manufacture the product, you have to carry out lot of operations. It may include even machining, it may include joining processes, it may include even assembling the sub-assemblies which are being prepared. So, you have to sequence these operations, because they are to be performed on the product in sequence, right. So, sequencing of the operations on the machine tool is also necessary, that is called as process planning. Process planning will chalk out the sequence of the operations and the operation process chart through which the product will move from one station to another, and individual operations will be performed on that part before it is being delivered in the finished product form. Now, you might be wondering about that this planning part is so much, but this is very important step, process planning. Now, we will consider this later on in detail, but before this I will move further from product design, because we have moved to process planning and then manufacturing control. Now, see, once the planning is being done, you have planning with you, the sequencing of the operations are being ready. So, you have to give the authorization on the shop floor. On the shop floor, product will be manufactured. Now, once the authorization is given, the product will start manufacturing on the shop floor. Now, you have to monitor while the product is being manufactured, and that is known as shop floor control. Shop floor control is very important part, wherein order is being released, means product to manufacture is being released, but you have to see the progress of that part or that product as if being manufactured. Now, this there comes the very important role that we have to see to it that what is the status, current status, and the work in process. Work in process, how much is the work in process, and at what time the finished product will be delivered, and many more. And once the part is ready, we have to go for the quality control. Quality control is a very important aspect, wherein we check the dimensions, specifications which are being given, and whether that product satisfies that specifications or not. Now, once the quality control is over, then this part is being delivered to the customer. So, from business functions we started, which is being the basic function to communicate with the customer, we are reaching back to the business function again. So, from business function, our customer specification goes to the design department, from design department it comes to the planning department, and from planning department it comes to the control, and then again it comes to the business functions. These are the manufacturing support systems. These manufacturing support systems, they help the physical setup, the facilities which are the core facilities which directly touch the product, and this manufacturing support system are generally computerized. They are not being termed as automation. Automation, the term is being means given to the facilities which directly or physically touch the part. So, automation of the physical facilities we do, wherein the computerization of the manufacturing support system we do. Now, before moving further, we have to understand this manufacturing system. Now, manufacturing system plays a vital role. This manufacturing system produces the part, manufactures the part. Now, part may be, you may be manufacturing one part, two parts, means different varieties you might be manufacturing. You may be engaged in manufacturing 100 types of parts, and these parts may be manufactured in various quantities. So, the most important terminology comes is the production quantity and product variety. Now, production quantity varies from low to high, and this term is very relative, and we will be discussing only one basic type, but then in forthcoming sessions we shall be discussing more and more about this, and we shall take more examples. Now, this low production, it is being taken as if you manufacture the parts up to 100 quantity, it is termed as low production, and if you manufacture more than 100 but less than 10,000, it comes under medium production volume, and if you manufacture more than 10,000 and then it may be up to 1 lakh or 2 lakhs like that, but the 100, this 10,000 or 1 lakh is per annum. Per annum means what, how you are manufacturing, because it is to be termed with some specific period. So, low production volume is 0 to 100 parts, medium production volume more than 100 but up to 10,000, and high production volume is more than 10,000. Now, this is about the production quantity, because we must know this, because accordingly we have to generate the manufacturing facilities and we have to create the manufacturing support system for manufacturing those parts. Now, product variety, you may not be manufacturing only one single type of product. You might be engaged in manufacturing more than one type of product. Now, this product variety plays a vital role. Now, this product variety may be too much different, means two product you are manufacturing and they are totally different. You may take the example that one is car and another is truck. It is entirely different, or one is air conditioner and another is television. So, these products require entirely different components to manufacture, different operations. And now, why we must understand this, that product variety wherein they may be totally different or they are slightly different. So, they are termed as hard product variety and soft product variety. You see, in hard product variety we go for the different products wherein different components and different manufacturing operations are being required, and soft variety wherein means the 80% of the components and the operations are similar and 10 to 20% are varying. Now, this soft product variety is also very important part. Like if we are manufacturing car, we have taken example of car. So, if we are just modifying the few facilities or few functional characteristics, another model will come. So, cars are available in various models and various variants. Similarly, TV, you have various variants of the TV. Like air conditioners also, you have 5 ton air conditioner 2 ton, air conditioner 0.5 ton, air conditioner and like that. These are termed as soft product variety, because this will help you to group the similar parts on the basis of this very less product variety, and that will help you to create the manufacturing system such as cellular manufacturing system. But in hard product variety, the setup required is totally different. So, we have understood this, the production quantity and product variety, these are inversely proportional in nature. Means if you have less product variety, you may go for the high production volume, and if you have a high product variety, you will go for low production volume, and then you have the in between to bridge this gap of high to low, that is two extremes, you have medium production volume and medium production variety. Now, why we have discussed this? Because the manufacturing facility required for this, the manufacturing setup required for this depends on what you are engaged in. Means low production quantity, high product variety, or high production quantity, low product variety, and vice versa. So, after discussing this, now we may start our discussion on what is automation. Now, we are coming to the terminology that what is automation. Now, automation is a technology. Technology means what? Technology which uses mechanical, electronics and computer based systems to operate and control production system. Now, production system we have discussed. What is production system we have discussed? We have discussed that production system is facilities and manufacturing support system. So, that means we are automating the facilities, how they are operating, and we are automating the manufacturing support system. We have already seen that the terminology which we will be using for automating the manufacturing support system will be computerization. We are using excessively the computer for automating or doing the work on this product design, production planning, this manufacturing control and business functions. We are doing lot of clerical work, and lot of clerical work and thinking part is being required. The computers which have been developed, they are extensively used in this manufacturing support system, like process planning. So, we have computer aided process planning, quality control is there, we have computer aided quality control. Then we have the another part which is being necessary, that is business functions. Now, lot of business functions are being performed, right from sales and marketing, forecasting, marketing, finance and so on. There are lot of functions are being performed, and these computers are helping in performing those functions in an efficient way. Now, what is automation we have discussed? It is the application of electronics, mechanical and computer based system to operate and control the production. Now, what are the types of automation? The types of automations are fixed automation, programmable automation and flexible automation. Now, these three types will take care of your problem which we have discussed, that the manufacturing company is engaged in manufacturing the product from low quantity to the high quantity and low product variety to high product variety. So, your three types of automation should also take care of this. Fixed automation is useful wherein the manufacturing company manufactures one or the two types of product, very less product variety and high production volume is desirable. Flexible automation takes care of your medium production quantity and medium product variety, and programmable automation takes care of your high product variety and low production volume. So, that means what we are looking for has been given by the automation. Now, the simple characteristics of this three types we will discuss, and then the other portion we will discuss in our next class. Now, fixed automation, as we have discussed, is very useful for what? High production volume with low product variety. So, that means what you want? You want the specialized equipments, you want the custom engineered equipment which are specially being designed and developed for performing some peculiar operation. That is specialization of operation, because they will be able to do and perform that operation in a least possible time. So, custom engineered equipment is required, and this custom engineered equipment will require high investment. Now, this high investment will be spread over the high production volume, and accordingly it will be economically justifiable. And the examples of this fixed automation is transfer line, specially machining line, and the assembly line, which is very popular in automobile companies. Programmable automation takes care of your high product variety with low production volume, and they require the custom engineered equipment? No, they do not require custom engineered equipment, they require general purpose equipment to take care of this high product variety. Otherwise, you will not be able to take care of high product variety. So, we have to have this general purpose equipment, and we can change the program in order to make the other product. Now, we have two extremes, low product variety to high production volume and high production volume to low product variety. Now, in between medium production volume and medium product variety is taken care by flexible automation, because in programmable automation to change over from one product to other we require lot of setup time, but in flexible automation this changeover time is virtually negligible, and this flexible automation helps you to prepare and manufacture batch production. Now, this flexible manufacturing consists of what? Again we will require the benefits of fixed automation and the drawbacks we have to eliminate, and benefits of programmable automation and drawbacks of programmable automation we have to eliminate. So, they use the custom engineered equipment which are specialized, and the changeover and the setup time, how it can be reduced, that has been taken care from the programmable automation. So, we have general purpose equipment? No, we have the special purpose equipment from the fixed automation, and they are being interconnected with automated material handling system, and then the flexible manufacturing system is set up. This flexible manufacturing system is most suitable for soft variety of products, wherein the product variety is not much more, and there we can use the principle of group technology to design this flexible manufacturing system. So, today we have discussed the overview of automation in production, what we shall be learning in this course. So, facilities, if it is being automated, so it will be automated in fixed automation, that is transfer line, automated flow line, which will be discussed in unit 1. Then unit 2 discusses about the programmable automation, that is CNC machines predominantly. Unit 3 discusses about flexible automation, that is industrial robotics, and then manufacturing support systems, the process planning, quality control, this will be discussed in unit 6, and unit 4 and 5 discusses about this automated material handling system and flexible manufacturing system. So, we shall be discussing that, and today we have discussed about the production system, what is automation, what are their types, that is fixed automation, flexible automation, programmable automation, and the production system at large, and the relation between the product quantity and product variety. So, thank you so much, and tomorrow we will in the next class we shall be discussing about the reasons for automation, automation strategies and transfer line concept. Thank you so much.